any other year, and we'd be only a couple weeks away from Tim Cook taking the stage in Cupertino, California, and good morning us all into the Apple Watch Series 6 announcement. This year, though, this Buffy Wish fringe mirrorverse of darkest timeline years, Apple's next generation wearable could come anytime. And that's just all the more reason to just break it all down for you. Design, features, functions, and drop times, and to do it right now. Sponsored by CuriosityStream, now with Nebula. It feels like every year there's a rumor the Apple Watch is gonna go round, like right round, like a record round. Okay, stop it. And I get it, I totally get it. When people think of watches, they tend to think of round, and they want an Apple Watch that's every bit that round. Even though the Apple Watch is really no more of a watch than the iPhone is a phone. And absolutely no one seems to want an iPhone that's shaped like an old school phone. You know, like a traditional Ma Bell banana-shaped phone, any more than they want a car that's shaped like a horse. Apple means it to be a wrist computer, just like they mean the iPhone to be a hand computer, and the iMac to be a desk computer. And none of those are round, even though the idea of a porthole-shaped iMac would be just hella cool. Personally, I'd love to see all of those things, because I'd love to see the kinds of interfaces Apple could come up for exactly those kinds of things, even if they're more infographical and less computational, because rects favor frames and texts while rounds, dials, and pie charts. But seriously, because Samsung and some of the Android Wear watchmakers have done some interesting stuff there. Maybe also a 48mm Series 6 Max for people who like their watches less stealth and more Schwarzenegger. But fanfic aside, the Apple Watch is still riding high off its Series 4 redesign from Aught 18, and I expect it to keep riding off of that for another year or two. But let me know what you want to see in the comments below. The biggest display rumor for the Apple Watch Series 6 is that it could be switching from its current OLED to micro LED. Now, the current OLED on the Apple Watch is actually pretty good as OLED goes. It even uses good old RGB stripe for its sub-pixel arrangement, like LCD displays, and not the compromise that is pentile arrangements on bigger phone-sized displays. Micro LED, though, has most of the advantages of OLED without requiring anywhere nearly as many mitigations. It's even self-illuminating, like OLED, and unlike the confusingly similarly named Mini LED. If executed right, it should give us the best of all display worlds. The same deep, detailed blacks, bright but not blown out highlights, high contrast ratio, consistent color and brightness levels, and no burn-in or color shifting or flickering or smearing or just any of that. More recent rumors suggest this might be more of a Series 7 thing than a Series 6 thing though, but I really can't wait to see it, especially if it moves like OLED from the Apple Watch to the iPhone. Another rumor making the rounds, and not the rounds, but never mind, is that Apple might do to the side button on the watch what they did to the home button on the iPhone. Not delete it like the iPhone 10, but make it virtual like the iPhone 7. See, as much as human beings like us love knobby, gnarly, clickety, clackety, oh so satisfying physical button action, companies just seem to hate the mechanical failure rates that come along with them. In other words, to reduce the amount of repairs they need to make and increase the quality of the water resistance they can offer. In this case, reportedly, improving it beyond the swim proofing they currently offer at 50 meters. Dive proofing maybe? Swimming with sharks proofing? I don't know. What could it be next? We've already seen Apple make the digital crown haptic and take the side button from far out to basically flush. So the next step could be just to take it out and flush it. Make it taptic. Take advantage of proprioceptive trickery, the fact that how our brains process information basically makes physics a lie, and fool us into thinking a horizontal haptic vibration is a so kind of real vertical click. You know, like they used to do with the Force Touch display on the Apple Watch before taking that away this year with watchOS 7. And if you missed that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and bell so you don't miss anything else, and so that we can hang in the comments when new videos go live. Glucose monitoring on the Apple Watch is something so many people want just so badly, including Apple, and with good reason. But Apple just keeps buying companies that claim to be so close to doing it, only to discover each one is basically, realistically, just as far away as the last. Closer than blood sugar is probably blood pressure. Samsung is already offering a limited version of it on their latest watch. Apple has a patent on it, because Apple has a patent on everything, including apparently having patents, but whether or not they have a feature they think is mature enough to roll out and plan to roll out internationally through regulators like they've been doing with the ECG, we'll just have to wait and see. Blood oxygen, or pulse oximeter, might be the most likely for this year and the Series 6. The Apple Watch could use it for alerts, like the current low heart rate alerts. That way, if the oxygen level in your blood dipped too low during exercise, or maybe during sleep, or maybe even because of COVID-19, it could let you know, and you could let your doctor know. And it could be just one more way the Apple Watch helps save lives. And yeah, let's all just hit the like button for that and see how high it can get. Apple introduced sleep tracking with watchOS 7, and I've already done a full preview on that, so make sure you check it out, link in the description. Apple Watch Series 6, though, could make it even better, specifically with a faster but also more efficient S6 system in package, aka a computer on a chip. Also, a larger battery, so there'd be a higher chance you could make it to bedtime with enough juice to actually do the tracking, or just to give you more time to charge on the other side of the sleep tracking. Either way, more battery here would definitely be better. It'd also be terrific if there was a better low power mode for when sleep tracking was on. Better even than the current always-on display style mode, and a faster charging method for when you wake up and need to top up. Apple Watch charging has been pretty much static since launch, which is good because small batteries and big heat don't exactly mix. But any extra efficiency Apple could safely, non-destructively add here would be just greatly appreciated. The other big rumors here center around mental health features, which would be legit terrific for Apple Watch to start addressing. So far, it sounds like it might be able to use the sensors, new and old, to figure out if you're having a panic attack rather than a heart attack, and to let you know that, offer you breathing or guided meditations to help you work through it, and if that's not enough, call emergency services and your emergency contact. And it's just such an important area. If you have any other ideas for features you'd like to see here, let me know in the comments. Jon Prosser has recently rumored that the newsroom drop date for the Apple Watch Series 6 could be right on time. In other words, the week of September 7th. So, as soon as a fortnight from now. What? It's a word. I can totally say it. The ECC, the Eurasian Economic Commission, has also registered 8 new models, likely 4 with GPS, 4 with LTE, which is also a strong indicator that they're coming in the next few weeks or so. And, of course, there'll probably be new finishes and new bands, because there are just always new finishes and new bands. Last year, we got the return of white ceramic and the introduction of titanium. And I honestly don't know what that leaves for this year. Maybe the return of gray ceramic or gold steel, the introduction of space black ceramic and platinum steel. Let me know what you think in the comments. For bands, at the very least, we'll get the introduction of new fall colors, including the Nike Plus and Hermes lines. 2 great partnerships that just make greater watches together. Just like me and my fellow education creator friends like TechAltar, Thomas Frank, Jordan Harrod, Mary Spender, and more are doing with CuriosityStream and Nebula. We're building Nebula, our streaming video service, to be a place where none of us have to worry about demonetization, or the tyranny of the click-through rate, watch time, or the algorithms, even ads. Yeah, ads. You can find all my videos on Nebula completely ad-free. Some of them, like this video, have bonus sections, tangents that just didn't make any sense on YouTube, where attention rate is everything, but work perfectly fine on Nebula. In this case, my thoughts on a lower cost Apple Watch Series 4 or full-on Apple Watch SE. So, what does this all have to do with CuriosityStream? Well, as a go-to source for the best documentaries on the internet, they just love educational content and educational creators. And we worked out a deal where if you sign up for CuriosityStream with the link in the description, not only will you get CuriosityStream, you'll also get a Nebula subscription for free. And for a limited time, CuriosityStream is offering 26% off all their annual plans. And 26% off is, by contract, the best deal you'll find anywhere. So click the link in the description and get both CuriosityStream and Nebula for 26% off. Or you can go to curiositystream.com/ReneRitchie. It's a great way to support this channel and educational content directly for just $14.79 per year. Per year. Just click on the link in the description or go to curiositystream.com/ReneRitchie. And clicking on the link just really helps out this channel. For more on what to expect from Apple's big fall event or events, click on this playlist right here. It's got everything on iPhone 12, AirTags, Apple Silicon Macs, and more. Everything you need to know, just click on this playlist and I'll see you in the next video.